Herbie Biggity Balthazar, the Biggity Man from Biggity Manila. Super duper awesome cool dude presents Chicky Chess. Biggity Blitz style. We have Ashkeef, International Miggity Master versus King's Crusher. We have International Miggity Master versus King's Crusher. And King's Crusher got the 2,300 ELO. Ashkeef doesn't have the highest ELO, about 2,100, but he's International Miggity Master. He's from United Arab Emirates. King's Crusher. King's Crusher is so well known to crush kings, but can he crush the king that's known as Ashkeef? From United Arab Emirates. 5 minutes and 53 seconds on the clickety clack clock. Looks like Queen's Pawn game. What's gonna see? How we gonna develop this game, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls? Here we can see chicky chess. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Very aggressive from King's Crusher. Biggie Black, a center position attack on the attack with the E. It's a gambit, like an elephant gambit or something super diggity duper sweet like that, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. What kind of attack does he say this is? This is the Chirgin, Queen's Pawn Chirgin variation. Chicky, super diggity duper awesome variation. It's the closed opening that's so closed it's open. Chicky. Warcraft Tiggly 2, step-by-step opponent analysis 2. Chicky. Step-by-step from chessworld.com. Chessworld.com. Or net, I'm sorry, .net. But I'm sure if you type .com, it probably leads you there too. They probably got that URL too, so I can advertise for Biggity both. Even though chessworld.net's the name of the Biggity business, who knows? There actually could be possibly a chessworld.com. Maybe. Indubitably, indisputably, irrefutably, possibly not. Alright, that was some Folgers coffee. With Chobati. Folgers coffee with chicky Chobati in your chicky chess game here. Ashkeef with 4 minutes 15 seconds on the clickety clack clock versus King's Crusher, who's got 4 minutes 27 seconds. All meaty moves from King's Crusher are so rapid. 30 seconds all he needs. He's already getting ready to castle. Here comes a overextension by King's Crusher. Gonna get punished for this very aggressive style of piggity play. Not really ready to castle quite yet, is he? Not ready quite yet, is he? Chicky. And here comes the Biggity Bishop, and that's gonna open up Queenside. Queenside for both Biggity players. He's so riggedy ready to Queenside Castle. Gonna come up here, ladies and gentlemen, instead. Offer a Biggity Bishop. What a wacky kind of tiggly trade instead. Chicky. Wacky tiggly trade instead. He goes and castles and loses that. But ladies and gentlemen, what's the end game? He wants to push the pawn rate riggedy up there, ladies and jiggly boys and giggly girls, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. King's Crusher making a bit of a blunder there, or did he? He's gonna get riggedy ready to push his punky pawn right on up. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to 4 minutes on the clock for King's Crusher. King's Crusher's got 4 minutes on the clock. He's got so much tiggity time he could sleep all diggity day and take a nap and do whatever he wanted. Will he let that thing pass on? No, not likely. Probably going to be a non-passant. No, he's actually going to let it live. He wants to push this pawn straight on diggity down the chessboard, and another pawn's going to be the answer. He wants another pawn as the answer. He likes to keep his pawn way up there down the diggity D file. Get down on it file. Chicky. Get down on it file. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. Chicky Chess brought to you by Ernie Biggity Balthazar. 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock for International Miggity Master Ashkeef from United Arab Emirates. And here comes the Biggity Bishop, putting it right on the chicky chessboard, right to the Miggy board, right to dominate that middle of that chicky chessboard. Both players castling queenside. What an incredible feat of awesome super diggity duperness. Awesome super diggity duperness. And actually, King's Crusher not biggity behind. I thought he was biggity behind on the pieces, but it looks like he anticipated that to be that way, and somehow he snuck a piece out extra when I wasn't even looking. I think he might have done it. Ashkeef wasn't looking either. He just sneezed and a piece flew off the board, and that's how things happen. That's just how it happens in the world of chessworld.net. Chicky chessworld.net. All right, here comes a cheeky Miggy move from our queen, the queen. She's going to be threatening two different pieces. What's King's Crusher answer? His answer's going to be a cheeky check. What? Cheeky check. What? Now he's got to make a miggity move. He can probably move his king over, maybe move the pawn forward. Nope, he's going to move his king over. Be nice and comfortable just like his opponent, Ashkeef, International Miggity Master from United Arab Emirates. Chicky chess. Biggity Blitz style from King's Crusher at chessworld.net. Chicky chess. Biggity Blitz style. We also want to advertise for Ernie Biggity Baltazar. Sorry, we got to advertise for Ernie Biggity Baltazar on his super diggity duper blitz style of chess arena. The biggity best place you'd ever seen chicky chess ever times 10,000. 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the clickety clack clock for Ash Keefe, International Miggity Master. And now we see King's Crusher. It's his turn with 3 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. He's going to move his rook forward. Going to decide to take the offense, try to take the middle of the chickity chessboard. Things gone pretty well for him so far this game. Chickity King's Crusher, two biggity bishops and a horse to his opponents. He's actually a pawn up. Wowzers, didn't even realize that. Counter him right nowzers, no. King's Crusher, actually I can see on the side, it's the cheaters, but I like to pretend like I actually knew and I counted all the piggity pawns. It looks like he's a piggity pawn up. Wowzers, Ashkeef Downser is a piggity pawn, but what can he see? He's got the piggity position. He's got a good assault right on the king's side, queen side, diggity doubled up rooks, not too biggity bad, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, not too biggity bad. King's Crusher has got the diggity doubled up rooks too, but that's an extra pawn. Plus he's got his opponents a pawns on diggity doubled on up. No wonder why he doesn't want to trade a pawn. That's probably why he wants to keep all the piggity pawns, yeah. The position looking so dang good. His position looking so dang good. King's Crusher getting ready to crush this king from Ash Keefe, International Miggity Master of the country, United Arab Emirates. Nice job here. Nice fianchetto. Doesn't have the biggity bishop. Doesn't miggity mind at all because here's the queen going to sneak on biggity by the piggity pawn. Oh no, that's not too good. He's going to complete the pawn structure. Complete the pawn, piggity pawn structure, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Piggity pawn structure. No, he's not. Actually, he's having second thoughts. He's got 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. You can think about it for at least another minute because Ash Keefe has 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clickety clack clock, and it could be possibly, indisputably, irrefutably, indubitably the most likely thing for him to do is to think about this for a little while. Let's hear what he's got to say. Oh my gosh, get your AI out and think about it. Okay, bring it back to the cheeky chess game as he debates what to do. He goes with the horse, and that's his miggity move. His name's King's Crusher, and he crushes you and me. And because everybody, he's got a king. You don't have a king any longer. You're going to need to find more pieces. I sneezed. He sneezed, and the chess king flew out the board. I couldn't even find it. It was underneath the couch, I think, but I couldn't find it ever again. So now we're just using a quarter. I put a little quarter there, and that's the king. King George Washington. Chicky chess, biggity blitz style. Hey, who took my quarter? You used that to go buy beer. Gosh darn it, now we don't even have a quarter. Chicky. Use that to go biggity buy beer. Chicky. Now we don't even have a quarter. What are we going to use for a king? King's Crusher keeps crushing everything. It's not my fault I bought beer. It's King's Crusher's fault. He's the one who keeps crushing kings. Chicky. We know. Check under his boots. I bet you he's crushing them. Chicky. Doesn't do it on purpose. He just naturally crushes kings. His name's King's Crusher. Chicky. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and girls, the final song from the Stronghold soundtrack, if you guys do care. Going to be super diggity duper excellent. Ash Keefe, International Miggity Master, under a minute now on the clickety clack clock for him. Just over 2 minutes for King's Crusher, however. He's got plenty of time to make his moves. Show me your moves, King's Crusher. But looks like we had a little exchange on diggity down now, ladies and gentlemen, getting further and further towards the culmination of the miggity chickity chessboard. Ash Keefe with 47 seconds needs to make something happen. He's still down at piggity pawn, or is he? No, he's up a piggity pawn. Wowzers, holy cowzers, where did Ash Keefe come from out of nowhere? He's up a piggity pawn, and now he's got 41 seconds to make his final miggity moves. King's Crusher knows he's ahead, so he's going to diggity dance around the chickity chessboard and just try to burn up Ash Keefe's miggity master from United Arab Emirates and burn up his time. He's got plenty of time. 33 seconds, oh no, 33 seconds, oh no. King's Crusher, now he's just gonna try crushing all of that downtown, and here he's gonna dance a riggedy round, just diggity dance around. It's a hoedown, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. Let's all get to the diggity dance floor, because 22 seconds on the clickety clack clock, King's Crusher can diggity dance around for that long. In exchange on diggity down, he wants to do that, because now he knows, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, just got a 16 seconds on the clickety clack clock, and that's gonna be the end of the jiggly cheeky chess game, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girl. There's the diggity dance around we all come to expect. Diggity 7 seconds on the clickety clack clock. 1 minute and 36. King's Crusher's got it. 7 seconds, 6 seconds on the clock. He's gonna move on forward, offer an exchange, offer the trade, but no. King's Crusher not gonna take that trade. He doesn't want to trade his king. He wants to have victory, so he's gonna go crush that king. He's ready to take down the last pawn. Here's 1 minute to go. He's looking to crush the king. He's going for a crushing. It's a king's crushing. 6 seconds on the clickety clack 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 clickety clack 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 clickety clack 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 clickety clack clock. Ladies and jiggly, boys and giggly, boys and giggly, ladies and jiggly, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. This has been a production brought to you in part by King's Crusher, who does crush kings. I mean, supposedly. irrefutably. Oh, did he get a checkmate? Did he get a checkmate? 3 seconds on the clickety-clack clock. Needs a checkmate. 3 seconds on the clickety-clack clock. Needs a checkmate. Can he get a checkmate? No, he can't. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 second. Ashkeep gonna lose King's Crusher. Diggity dances his way to another King's Crushing victory. Chicky chess. Biggity Blitz style. Brought to you by the unofficial Ernie Biggity Baltazar fan club.